Machine learning and how it can help the little investor. I remember back when I was in grade school, my father would come home so tired from work. He would be dripping with sweat coming out of his armpits. He was so tired. He'd come home with all these boxes, computer boxes, as he used to sell them as a computer salesman. He would stack them 10 feet high in the living room and stare at them, mutter to himself, "Come on, computers, make me the money." I never imagined 35 years later I would be saying the same things to myself as I entered the data into my computer machine learning model. Come on, computers, please make me the money. Speaker Bureau leaders, from detecting skin cancer to sorting vegetables in a farmer's harvest, machine learning programs have granted us entirely new capabilities. My focus this evening is to share what is machine learning, how it functions, and the value of possibly using a machine learning program to earn positive return on investment in the new legalized sports betting market. Sports betting, that's right, it's legal now. Sports betting has been illegal in the majority of the US for a long time as a direct result of the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, or otherwise known as the dreaded PASPA. Then, in the Lord's year of 2018, all of that changed. PASPA was ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled for it to be each individual state's choice whether they wanted to make sports betting illegal or legal in their home state. And California is currently in the works to be approved in 2020. So why sports betting of all things? It's simple. With a little help, it can be beat with better returns than your average stock, gold, or even Bitcoin investment. So if this works, this really works, why not previously just live in Vegas and sports bet there? Well, previously, when you're a winning player, the sportsbook whom you bet with would quickly identify you and lower down your limits as not to take a beating from you. They only wanted to go against losing players. They only wanted to go against people who bet with their heart, their intuition, short-term stats. They didn't want to go against people with other computer machine learning models. Sports books only wanted to go against the losing players. But now that it's going to be legalized and there's going to be an oversight committee from which they have to respond to, they cannot pull such shenanigans like this of blocking out winning players. Now that there's an oversight committee, sportsbooks will have to treat their customers with value. This is huge. This is beguiling that winning players can no longer get blocked out. So how? How to become a winning player in this $800 million sports betting market? How to become a winning player? This, my friends, is where machine learning comes in and can give us an unfair advantage. Let's get into that. But first, let's talk about what is this thing called machine learning. Well, it's a program. And it does what it sounds like. It learns like a machine and fast. Faster than you and I. Faster than you and I and 100 monkeys. I wish my brain could be as machine learning because I consistently make the same mistakes over and over again. This type of program gives a computer the ability to learn without explicitly being programmed. And expert learning program have the ability to analyze the statistics, extract what it learns from it, and make predictions on the future from this. We can now put ourselves in a position to be like a baby data scientist. This new thinking computer system program studies algorithms and statistical models to progressively improve performances on specific tasks that you give it. Kind of like what Amazon does. They use computational statistics to give suggestions on what you may like while you're browsing through their website. Machine learning programs do not have simple Excel pivot tables and short-term stats. They have nothing less than 10,000 game simulators in which to backtest. Machine learning programs will consist of such complex terms as select neural networks and perceptron algorithms, clustering. But unless you come from a data science background, all these terms are going to go right over your head. So for the purposes of this speech, I've shortened the definition of machine learning to just 5 words. Using data to answer questions. Basically, there's a scientifical, mathematical way of finding features that are strongly correlated. Using your data to answer questions will be like trying to find expected value, trying to find $1 for 85 cents, trying to find where the stock market is possibly mispriced. You're trying to win in the current environment algorithmically when you have a machine learning model. It can literally be that simple. Let me tell you my experience before I started using some sort of machine learning model, when I would just make bets with my heart or short-term stats. I would go to Vegas with my friends and my girlfriend and bet away and consistently lose. I would always come back short of money. The only fun thing about Vegas was the buffets paid by my girlfriend. Vegas would vacuum out the money from my pockets instantly. But when I solely made bets from my machine learning model, when I solely charted out and betted out only the variances it gave me, I would win a little bit. One Vegas trip I would win $30. The next Vegas trip I would win $80. It wasn't much, but it wasn't losing like it was before. And now I could finally afford to buy my girlfriend a buffet.